This video is sponsored by Gportal. More on that halfway through. ARK is $5 on Steam right now as of this video. The Steam Black Friday sale will end November 29th, but if you're on the fence about whether or not you should get the game, this video will explain the gist of the game to hopefully make your decision easier if you're thinking of getting into it in 2022 and 2023 and onward. If this video is helpful, click the like button and subscribe to my channel. Before we go any further, keep in mind I have 10,000 hours in the game on Steam and have spent the past few years of my life studying ARK's lore and using the game as an engine for filmmaking, so I am a little biased. With that out of the way though, I'll give you my honest evaluation of the game. In a nutshell, ARK is a game about surviving and evolving by taming, crafting, killing, ascending, looking at notebook journals. Just kidding, you won't actually read them, and instead we'll watch Netty the Noodle's videos. Okay. And conquering a plethora of different unique environments. But even with that said, it would take me hours to even give you a surface level understanding of the game. ARK is huge, and with it having just been redone for the Nintendo Switch, it is playable on more platforms than ever, though it is not cross-platform, so do keep that in mind. Ultimately, you'll probably like ARK if you get a lot of enjoyment out of games like Rust, 7 Days to Die, The Forest, Stranded Deep, or maybe even Minecraft. ARK is a highly customizable game, and more so on Steam because it's easier and you can download mods from a workshop with pretty much infinite content made by the community. Hell, the modding community is pretty much a marketplace in itself because people commission mods all the time.
Hey you're finally awake.
Because of that, if you want to go beyond what the game itself is, even if you don't have modding skills, you can pay modders to pretty much put anything in the game to either add new fun creatures or mechanics or just fine-tune your own servers. And speaking of servers, this video is sponsored by Gportal, which is offering 50% off all game servers including ARK between November 25th and November 28th. So go ahead and grab your servers today using my discount code below. Moving away from servers though, what does ARK offer from a single player perspective? Some people just want to play by themselves, and that's okay. So what's up with ARK there? Can it be fun? But more importantly, is it worth it to put time into it? That's where I'm going to have to talk about some downsides of the game. ARK's single player is pretty bad, and here's why. You can definitely get enjoyment out of it, and it works most of the time, but the game was not built from the ground up to accommodate single player. It seems like ARK was designed for multiplayer servers first, and then all the mechanics were kind of just translated over to single player as more of an afterthought or changed to be more accommodating specifically for tribes with one person. Beyond that, there are plenty of issues that plague single player that likely will never be fixed. I'm not sure if it was fixed already, but I remember some artifacts just literally wouldn't spawn in single player and it forced me to use console commands. Another issue was that certain dinos wouldn't spawn correctly because single player uses this special thing called hibernation mode, which would mess with spawns all over the place. Regardless, ARK is definitely great on multiplayer or even on local multiplayer servers that you can host off your machine, but it is definitely sorely lacking in single player support based on my own experiences. Whenever you choose which mode you want to play on though, you'll get to experience the game itself and see what it's all about. What's its substance? What makes ARK great, and what can you actually expect? If you're a collector, you like grinding, building large bases, and being creative, or on the other hand, you like taking care of loads of creatures like in Pokemon, or breeding them together and combining stats to make the next generations even more powerful, or taking those then powerful creatures to fight against bosses, get stronger, level up, command gigantic creatures in huge boss battles, fight through overcrowded caves, and uncover a story that builds this fantastical sci-fi world, well, ARK is probably for you then if you like any of those things. I know my favorite part of ARK is certainly the lore, and you'd know that if you saw just how many videos I have on it, which you should check out if you're looking to better understand the story, which most people don't even know exists. I discovered the story myself pretty late into the game, like a couple years after I started playing, and that was okay. ARK is such a huge game that you might not even know what you like about it at first. But what I do know is that you'll never stop discovering fascinating mechanics, items, creatures, and all manner of lore facts that help to paint a clearer picture of the game. That's where I'll stop this video, so you can either buy the game as soon as possible, because remember that sale that makes it $5 on Steam for the base game and $32 for the Ultimate Survivor Edition with all expansions and released purchasable content is still going on as you're watching this, or hold off and research it more, you do you. If you liked my video and you found it informative, please support by clicking the like button and subscribing to my channel. Until next time, stay tuned for my exciting new projects coming soon, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, everyone.